Hello.
Hello.
We're back.
From the Ribble Link.
After surviving the Ribble Link, we're back and we got to the end of the Rufford yesterday and we turned left. So we're now on the Leeds and Liverpool Canal heading east towards Wigan. It started raining after we got off the Rufford, pretty heavy.
Got absolutely wet through.
So we moored up just after the Ring of Bells Bridge, which is Bridge 34 on the Leeds and Liverpool. That's where we spent last night. It's lovely and peaceful.
Nice and quiet.
But this morning we're heading off again. We're going to Parbold first of all. That's about 40 minutes away from here. We're going to grab some essentials. Sean's going to nip into the village, get some shopping.
Got nothing left.
And then we're going to head out again to Appley Bridge. And I've seen a mooring, a possible mooring on Google Maps just after Appley Bridge.
It's not told me this.
It looks lovely. It's near a golf course and there's the River Douglas on literally on one side of the canal, and then on the other side is the railway line.
Trains all day.
I could live next to trains all day, couldn't you?
No.
Okay. So I'm gonna just check the weed hatch, check the engine oil and everything else, and then we're gonna get off. You ready?
No, but we'll go.
Go!
Yay! Morning. Morning.
We've seen the vlogs on YouTube. Love it. We've had it 2 weeks. It's inspired us to ride a boat.
Video of going into Liverpool and up the Ribble Link. Well done.
Cheers, thank you. Thank you.
That's the one I was telling you about. Yeah.
Ooh, we had fish and chips.
They were alright. We've had fish and chips from like how many places?
About 3 or 4.
Since we started cruising. We haven't found one that's like really nice yet.
They've all been rubbish.
So give us your recommendations for canal side fish and chip shops along the Leeds and Liverpool Canal. Drop them in the comments down below. This is very leafy, isn't it?
Very.
We're now in the Douglas Valley, so we've got the River Douglas, albeit a very smaller, narrower version than the one we came down the other day, on one side, and we've got the railway on the other side. This is Parbold Hill. Really leafy, nice, quiet countryside. Loads of birds singing. And it's a bit chilly, isn't it?
It is. I think it's because we're in the shade.
I think it's going to rain.
Yeah.
This is Appley Lock. It's just over 12 foot. It's quite a deep lock when we come into it. And to say Sean's up there doing the paddles, It's a bit weird because I haven't done any locks for that long. It just felt a bit weird coming into a lock. Never mind a 12-foot one, which is quite deep. The next one is only about 6 foot, so it's not that bad. And he's just opened the gate paddles, so I can feel us getting a bit higher. And here we are.
Don't know where.
We set off from just outside Rufford this morning, got into Parbold, and a lovely place, Parbold.
Yeah, really nice.
I was quite surprised. When you come into Parbold from the Rufford side, you actually go over an aqueduct where you got the River Douglas underneath, the same River Douglas that we came down off the Ribble the other day.
And it's quite hidden, isn't it?
It is very hidden. You don't see it from the canal. And there's like a little pathway from the canal side that goes down. It's quite steep, you might have to be careful, and it goes down, and there's this magnificent kind of aqueduct bridge tunnel type thing, and it's worth walking down. It's really nice to go and look at. Sean nipped off to the shops, got some fish and chips, popped to the chemist, and then there's the Windlass Mill, is it? I don't know, it's like an art gallery and cafe thing.
Yeah, something like that.
But really nice.
Yeah.
We could have stayed there all day.
And there's some really lovely cafes there as well.
Yeah, but onwards we went anyway. We went past where the canal, almost when it was originally surveyed, took a different route. Just as you come out of Parbold on the left hand side, you can see where they started cutting for another line to go up to Preston, towards the south of Preston, and it never happened. So we went on anyway through Appley Bridge. That was quite nice, wasn't it?
It's quite nice there,
There's
yeah.
a pub there that Sean fancied, but we didn't get a chance to moor up, did we?
No, we didn't, no.
So through Appley Bridge, through Appley Lock. That's quite a really nice round Appley Lock.
It's a massive lock
It's
as
a
well.
really nice area. And then you come out in towards Shevington, which is where we are now, and just before Gathurst. So we've just passed the disused swing bridge, number 45, and we've got the railway line on this side, we've got the River Douglas on this side. Just over the railway line, if you look on Google Maps, it's Gathurst Golf Club. So we've timed it perfectly.
Yes, we have.
The sun is just coming out.
It's a glorious spot.
It is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I'm just waiting now for another 3 boats to moor either side of us and leave their engines on all night.
It's going to happen.
It probably is. So we're going to settle down, we're going to have some, what are we having for tea?
Egg sandwich.
We're going to have an egg sandwich, maybe a bit of chocolate later, and we'll see you in the morning. And it's tomorrow.
Already.
Good morning. It's a nice morning. We had a bit of rain overnight. It's what, about 9 o'clock?
Ish.
We've been up since about 6, but I've just been for a run, 10 kilometres down the canal to see what we've got coming today, and then back again. And just had breakfast. Dylan's mooching about behind us.
Rolling in the wet grass.
And this morning we're heading off from this lovely mooring. If we didn't need food and water,
We would be staying.
yeah, we'd stay here a few days. It is just lovely. But we need to get some food, we need to call at the supermarket. So we're heading down towards Wigan. We're going through Gathurst and then through Crooke, and we're going to moor between locks 86 and 87. It's just after the Wigan Pier. That's something to look forward to.
It's massive.
You ready?
Yes.
Right, off we go.
Come on.
We've only done one lock. Behind us is the railway line that goes through to Parbold, and then above it is the M6, and it's like really high. And we've just, as we went into that lock, which I think was lock 95, might be wrong, it might have been lock 90 or 62.
We'll put it on the screen here.
As we went into it, the people that we're going up the Wigan flight with, oops, spoiler for our next vlog, just happened to come by and get into the same lock. So we're now following the same people that we're going to be following all the way up the Wigan flight. Tomorrow or next week for you, or the month after, or wherever we do this. Uh-oh, tree! This is Wigan Pier. You must have heard of it, the world famous Wigan Pier. What do you reckon? This is not actually the original. The original was demolished in 1929. This is a replica. When they were redoing the area around Wigan, they made a replica of this. So the original ironwork was just sold for scrap back in 1929 when they demolished it. And it used to be a wooden jetty coming out into the canal, and the wagons with coal would come down from Winstanley Colliery, down this track, hit the tippler, tipple over and drop the coal into the barges, which were then taken away. I think it's ace. And this is one of the original pit brow lasses. Groups of these used to sort the coal. They'd basically shake it to get all the stones and all the rubbish out of it. And they'd work 12-hour days, Monday to Friday, half days on Saturday, and it's reckoned they had stronger muscles than the guys who used to work in the collieries. She doesn't look right happy, does she? Some of the original buildings could do with a bit of TLC, but some of them have been. The Gibson warehouse, which is an old Victorian cotton warehouse, built around 1777, that was rebuilt in 1984, and it's now the Orwell at Wigan Pier. Looks quite nice, you can see it from the main road. And then just across the main road is another old cotton warehouse, and that's Trencherfield Mill. That's now some luxury apartments. It's looking quite nice. It's a bit noisy.
It's a city though, isn't it?
We're staying here tonight. These are actually quite nice. They're like
Pontoons.
bouncy pontoons. So there's 2 more locks to go, 87 and 86, and then we're at the bottom of the Wigan flight. And we're going to go up with another boat. We actually joined, there's a group on Facebook called the Wigan Flight Crew. So if you're a single-handed boater, it's quite good because you can kind of buddy up with somebody and meet at the top or the bottom and get some help going up and down, because the CRT volunteers are not always there. So we went on that Facebook group and we've found somebody to buddy up with. So we're meeting them at about 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, and we're starting when the gates open, which is about 8:30. It's getting a bit breezy, isn't it?
Windy.
It's so warm though, it's 29 degrees in the boat and it's not really been sunny. Anyway, that's it for today. Sean's been to Asda. So we
Loads of stuff.
Food. We're going to fill it with water after we've had a shower tonight so we can get straight off in the morning. And the next time you see us, we will have done the Wigan flight.
We think.
And be 4 kilos lighter. I need it. If you've enjoyed the vlog, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. If you hit the little bell just above our video,
The ding ding.
Bing ding bell. Bing ding. YouTube will let you know every time we release a new vlog. Any comments or feedback or questions, just leave it down there. Ooh, biker. And we will see you next time. Take care.
See you later, bye.
And the coal would come down in tubs from and the steelwork, ironwork. Today we mowed, well, last night, well, yesterday, well, I don't know. Right. Yeah, that horse sounds in pain. Did you hear that? I got no idea. Morning. And we turned left. That's like on, what's that program called, where you go and live in Australia and you have to decide whether you're going to live in England or Australia. Wanted Down Under, that's it. We've actually used 1/3 of our battery just waiting for joggers and cyclists and dog walkers to get off the towpath so we can film this bloody thing.
Get a move on!
See, the nervous twitch is still there. No, I'm not even going to mention that. Ugh. God doesn't want us to make this video today. Take 99. And we're in Parbold Hill. No, we're not. Yes, we are.
Brightness!
I can hear a helicopter. I wonder if it's Annika Rice. Stop the clock! We're between Appley Bridge and where's the next place?
Wigan.
And Wigan, somewhere. Shupa. I've just realised I'm stood a little bit down. You actually look taller than me for once.
Yes.
Yay! We're not having that. Where did we start? I am horsefly magnet this week for some reason.